Growing up, I didn't go to church right away. It wasn't until I was in 5th grade when my mom started taking us to church. And at first, I didn't really want to go. I didn't know anything about God or about church or what it would be like. But we decided to go. And after we went, I have to say I had a fun time. I got to meet some new friends and to see some kids from school, and just it felt comfortable. And so we continued to go. My mom was the one who brought me to my faith. She's the one who showed me what a relationship with Jesus looked like. That even in the times of pain, difficult circumstances, that you could still reach out and be close to Him, and to just put our faith and trust in Him. And she did that with how she lived her life. And that was an example that was set for me then on how to kind of raise my kids. And so Mandy and I, we have two children, Weston, who's 7, and Sadie, who's 4. And this past year has been a exciting year for us to be able to sit back and to watch, especially Weston, continue to grow in his faith. Last summer, I got to take him to camp where he learned the 10 Commandments, and we just had a great weekend. And this past December, he decided to be baptized and give his life to Jesus. And just to continue to see him make those decisions, to continue to seek out who God is and who He can be in his life, is something that Mandy and I have put an effort into, wanting to make sure we lived out our faith in front of them. And evidently, I think it's working. There's a passage, really a verse in Scripture in 3 John chapter 1, and it says this in verse 4. It says, "I have no greater joy than this, to hear that my children are walking in truth." And for me, this is a verse that, if I'm honest, scares me, but also is one that I'm very hopeful for. That when everything's said and done, when we look back on my kids' life and to see the impact that hopefully my faith has made on them, that they would be continuing to walk in the truth. And so today I want to encourage you as parents, as people who are living out, really as followers of Jesus, who are living out your faith day to day in front of people. People are taking notice, but especially the people who are in your home and the people that you have a close relationship with. So will your faith have an impact on theirs? The way you chase after God, the way you dive into His Word, the way you communicate with Him, the way you talk about Him, the way you love Him, will that impact the way you love those around you? And that together we could look back and have this promise and this truth that says that there's no greater joy than to see especially our children walking in the truth.